Good morning, afternoon, everybody. I don't know when you're watching it. My name is Mike at Filmboy24. Now, I usually do motion picture film, 8mm, Super 8, and 16mm, 90% of the time. Today, we're doing 35mm still film. Oh, we're back. So why still film, you ask? Well, let me take off my gloves. You see, I know I do probably 90% on this channel is motion picture film because that's really where my passion lies. I love motion picture film. Always have, 35 years and counting. But I've never stopped taking photographs as well. And I join the masses. I get it. I have my iPhone and I take photos on my iPhone, whatever it's called, almost daily. And videos, I use it just like everybody does. But it's hard to catch me out and about without a 35mm still film camera as well. So I figured I'd share some of what I do with you all today. Let's, step away from the norm a little bit, It's like my second grade teacher's third cousin's next door neighbor's mom used to always tell me, if you don't step outside the box every now and then, you never know what flavor the coffee's going to be. Yeah. Anyway, so I dug out this Olympus XA, and I didn't have to dig far because I keep it with me all the time. This is my go-to pocket carry. It's very, very compact, as you can see. It is a professional grade rangefinder 35mm still film camera. Now, I'm not going to do a complete review on this camera. I will give you a couple of highlights. There's a couple of different flashes that you can attach to this particular model. This is the XA model, not the XA2 or XA other number. This is the XA. This is the rangefinder type focusing, the split image focusing. I have an A16 and an A11 flash, and these are simply used for subject distances. The A11 is for, 9 to 18 feet distances, and the A16 here, it's for 13 to 26 feet distances. It's a little bigger, a little brighter, still very compact. I rarely use flashes. Most of my photography is done outdoors, which is what I did today. Well, actually a couple days ago. What I did was I knocked this over, and then I dug out an old roll of Kodak TMax 100, exceptionally expired black and white film. Now, I shot this film 3 days ago at my local park, and its expiration or process before date, which is kind of what people refer to as an expiration, 3 of 1996. In dog years, I don't know what that is. In human years, that's about 25 years ago. So with that, I have good luck with black and white film expired, but I wasn't expecting the world. So I shot the film. It's 24 exposures. I got about 27. I'm probably not going to show you 27 exposures because they're not all perfect. What I did get was 27 viewable pictures, black and white photographs. Now, I process all of my film myself, as most of you know, or some of you may not, and 35mm film is no exception. Here is a quick rundown of exactly what I do during my developing process. I don't know why I said it like that. Now that you see what I do to process the film, I will tell you that for this particular roll, I used D96 stock at about 68 degrees Fahrenheit for about 7.5 minutes, fixed for about 6 minutes, and a little photo flow, and then hung it to dry. Now, it came out quite curled. You know what I'm talking about if you've ever shot and roll of film. So what I typically do is for a day or two, I wind the film backwards and I put it inside a film canister and let it sit for a couple days, and that usually helps a lot so you don't get Newton rings when you scan. So I scanned the film on my Epson V600 flatbed scanner. It's not the best scanner in the world. It's not the worst scanner in the world. I'm very happy with it. It serves my purpose. I scanned it at 3200 DPI, scaled it down, everything down to 600 DPI, and adjusted the contrast and levels just a bit. I am more of a contrasty person. I like my photos a little on the darker side than I do the bright and light side, so expect that. One last thing, this camera is fairly manual. It is aperture priority, so you set the f-stop, you set your film's speed, and you focus the camera. The camera takes care of everything else. It automatically sets the shutter speed. Voila. So without any more, let me show you the photos. Here's a few of them. I really do have a lot of fun with this camera. If you see me out and about, it's probably in my pocket. If you like videos like this, do me a huge favor and cover your ears. Punch that like button for me. Subscribe, leave me a comment. I'd like to know what your thoughts are on my process as well as my results. Yeah, I know they're not perfect. I'm not a professional photographer, but I love my little rangefinder. And until the very next time that I see each and every single one of you, so silly. I'll see you on the next go around.